Welcome to the Young CEO Mastermind Call. Once again, we host these every Tuesday and Friday at 6:30 Eastern Standard Time. My name is Andre Kennedy, aka Investor Gadget, and I'll be the host for today's call. Now, with that being said, if you guys are new subscribers or new viewers, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. If you leave in the comments section what you thought about the video after watching, leave a like, because we take a lot of time to produce these videos and search content in order to give you guys free game on how to level up. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button so that you get updates on all the upcoming videos if you hit the bell that's next to the subscribe button. So that's going to be how you're going to be able to get notified of all the upcoming slots that we're going to be dropping on this channel. Once again, this is the Young CEO channel. We're young, aspiring entrepreneurs. Each of us have the ability to be able to build our credit, build our business, and really leverage credit and leverage the banks, leverage other people's money. And that's a lot about what we talk about on these Young CEO calls each and every Tuesday and Friday. So today's call is going to be a little special. We're going to talk about authorized users, right? Authorized users. So getting into authorized users, why are they important? What are they? How are we going to be able to use them as young CEOs? Why are you talking about this, Andre? Well, I'm going to tell you right now, we're going to actually pull up a presentation just to give you guys sort of a visual, and you'll get the text behind what we're going to talk about today. So give me one moment to pull this up here. Okay, hopefully you guys can see this. So starting off the presentation, so what is an authorized user, right? We're going to talk about authorized users today, how this is going to benefit us, where can we maybe possibly find these authorized users. Oh, P.S. If you guys are not subscribed, we have a credit course out right now, taking you to 100K in credit. If you guys are not signed up for the credit course, make sure you go grab that for $49.99. Right now, you're going to get access to a step-by-step guide that has all the organized links and sources that we use, funding sources that we use, links to all the applications with the videos to back up why we are using these links and explaining. So that's going to be the step-by-step Young CEO guide for $49.99. You actually get a better, I don't want to say a better deal, but you actually get a full package if you get the Young CEO subscription, membership subscription. You'll get plugged into our Young CEO chat, which has a bunch of young entrepreneurs that are able to answer on direct questions. We also have 2 times a week live Zoom calls that you'll have access to. So 2 times a week live Zoom calls, 24/7 access to the Telegram chat. You also get access to the step-by-step guide as well. So the step-by-step guide, that's $49.99. You actually get access to that in the Young CEO membership program. You'll get access to the content and the videos to back up the links with all of the outside resources for funding. You're also going to get access to our referral program, which is 70% commission for every sign up that you get. So if you tell your friends, family members, etc., and tell them about this amazing platform that we have that gives education on how to level up and go to 100K in credit. If you tell them about it, they sign up for $19.99. You're going to get 70% commission out of their referral every single month that they pay. It is a monthly subscription. So be aware of that, and we will continue to level up together, family. Keep in mind, credit takes time, which is why we have a manageable, affordable price for our young CEOs to continue to level up. So with that being said, family, you can get access to the course and to the membership by going to dazloo.com, DAZLOO, dazloo.com. And that's enough about the topic. We have a lot more to offer within the course. You'll find out a lot more once you get entered into the program. So back to what is an authorized user, right? What is an authorized user? So an authorized user is a person added to a credit card account by the primary card holder right, by the primary cardholder. So I personally am a primary cardholder, credit card holder for, let's say, Navy Federal Credit Union, right? We all know Navy Federal Credit Union. So current member, Navy Federal Credit Union, I can actually create an authorized user account for a friend, family, or spouse, or etc., right? So what is an authorized user account? An authorized user account is an account created by the primary card holder to give a secondary person access to the limit or line of credit, right? So continually in this definition, an authorized user is a person added to credit card account by the primary card holder. Anyone can be an authorized user as long as they meet the card issuer's age requirements. For instance, the primary card holder may choose to add their child, spouse, partner, or close friend as an authorized user, right? So the authorized user is the actual person that is borrowing, let's say, borrowing the status of the credit card holder, right? So they're borrowing the status, the credit card status of the credit card holder. So we'll get a further understanding as we move along. We're just scratching the surface. That was the definition of what an authorized user is. And we're going to dive into what an authorized user is and how it's going to be able to be beneficial to us as the young CEOs. So benefits of an authorized user account, right? Authorized users can benefit your score by creating history on your report, right? So let's say you have a current credit profile, a very newly aged credit profile, right? You just established a credit card. If you have not got the course, we talk about our beginner cards in the course. If you guys get the beginner cards, let's say you just got a beginner card, right? You only have a few months established of history on that credit card. Well, adding yourself to a seasoned person's credit profile is going to enable you to be able to basically piggyback off of their credit profile. So let's say they have 5 years worth of history, right? Or 10 years or 20 years worth of history on their current credit profile. Well, you adding yourself to their account as an authorized user, you're going to get access to their 20 plus years of credit history that they've worked hard to obtain, right? So you're able to take a fairly new credit profile and basically drop season onto it in the matter of a application, right? And an approval. So with that being said, it's very powerful. That's just one of the benefits of having and being an authorized user, right? Now, an authorized user can boost your available limit increase, right? Increasing your future borrowing potential, right? So it's going to increase your future borrowing potential. So let's say this person not only has 20 years worth of history, but they also have a 20K plus trade line on their account that they're going to make you an authorized user of, right? So you're going to be an authorized user to not only a 20-year plus seasoned account, but a 20K limit as well, right? So that's going to increase your overall utilization as a authorized user of the primary card holder, right? Now, with that being said, you are then able to take your credit profile and go and apply for new forms of credit. Now, because you're showing to have a 20K limit as an authorized user, your lenders, the banks can potentially match your 20K limit that you currently have with another bank, for example, your authorized user, right? So it's going to boost your utilization. So that's going to play a key role in debt to income ratio. And it's also going to play a key role in obtaining new high limit credit cards as well. They're going to see, the banks will see that you're able to manage money, being the fact that you're able to get a 20K limit and it's in good standing for 20 years history, it's going to add a very solid bonus or increase on a person's score, right? So these are benefits of having an authorized user account. So another benefit of authorized users is you can dig yourself out of tough spots when it comes to credit, right? You can dig yourself out of very tough, tight spots when it comes to credit, because let's say you had a negative derogatories on your account, right? You had negative derogatory marks on your account. Well, picking up a seasoned account with longevity and history as well, and not only that, but multiple trade lines, is going to give you access to a profile that's going to basically balance out how negative your profile is, right? So you being a authorized user of a seasoned good profile can actually allow you to be at a point of obtaining some new lines of credit. And then you can go and season those accounts on your own, basically allowing your score to be built up off of that limited time of authorized user account holding and allowing yourself to get to a positive score. Now, if you guys are not aware, credit is very important, right? When you go to apply for a mortgage, they're going to seek your credit score. If you go to apply for a brand new car or vehicle, they're going to check to see your credit score in order to give you financing for that vehicle, right? Some apartment buildings, not even to really obtain the house, but some apartment buildings just for rent are seeking you out on your credit score, right? So these are things that we need to be aware of. And this is very key in leveling up, because we're going to be able to maximize all these areas, right? The vehicle area, the mortgage area, and then also just general credit, right? So we're going to continue here. Benefits of being authorized user. Now, what's the catch, right? So what's the catch? There's always a catch. There's always a catch. There's always a catch. So what's the catch? I'm going to tell you right now. Finding people who sell authorized user accounts is the hard part, right? Finding a legit source for authorized user accounts is going to be a very, very hard thing to obtain, right? Because who's going to give you access to their credit profile, right? In normal cases, this is intended for family to family, peer to peer. It's not really co-signing. If you would go to a car lot and you would go to apply for a vehicle and you didn't have the credit profile, you could potentially get a co-signer, which would allow you to then go ahead and purchase the vehicle, but they're basically assuming the loan. So if you were to default, they're responsible, right? In this case of an authorized user, you are not even accessing the line of credit, right? Because in a form of you purchasing a authorized user, which you can actually do, in the form of you purchasing an authorized user, you're not going to get access to the card that has the limit, right? They're actually going to withhold that card. You're just going to receive the history. You're going to receive the positive payments. You're going to receive all of the benefits of having a seasoned credit profile. And that's the value of having an authorized user account, right? The card holder issues these accounts to individuals in order to obtain funds, but they secure their funds and they secure their investment, they secure their credit profile by resending that card that would originally be issued to you to themselves, right? So I would create an authorized user account in such and such's name. They would be added to my account as an authorized user. They would receive all of my current credit profile status, such as 740 plus credit score, 5+ years history, 17K plus in credit lines, So they would get all of the benefits of my seasoned credit profile added to their basically brand new account. Or let's say they have a low score, 4 or 500 score, and they needed help. Well, my score can add an increase to what they have, right? So this is what people do. They actually sell these type of trade lines. Now, like I said, the catch is finding these type of trade lines. Very key is finding them. Now, if you find them, they are gold. But usually if you find them, they're going to be worth a couple $1,000s, right? Because people who sell their trade lines usually are looking to get significant amount for the value that they're providing to the end buyer, right? So usually going to be a couple $1,000s if you find them. Very hard to find. Also, if said owner's score sees decrease, the person added to the account will also see negatives. So that is another catch, right? Another catch is you get signed up as an authorized user account to somebody who has a very seasoned account, right? Key, very seasoned account. Well, let's say they really just start defaulting on loans. Now, this is a slim case scenario. Usually the people who are lending these are very aware of what they're doing in order to boost their score to where it's at in order to become an authorized user, which is why they've been maintaining it over a long period of time. But obviously, if they choose to start defaulting or, messing up on their credit profile, it's going to affect the person who is the authorized user. So just as well as they have a positive score and seasoned account, it would benefit. If they have a low score and a bad account and start defaulting on loans, bankruptcies, etc., well, that can also affect the end buyer, right? So with that being said, that's going to be the catch whenever it comes to authorized user accounts. Now, in summary, how are we going to be able to get these accounts, right? Let me stop sharing my screen for a second. Just a brief text on authorized users, but how are we going to be able to get access to these accounts? Well, I myself have come up with an idea for the young CEOs. You guys already know I'm always implementing, always strategizing, always trying to get to the next level. And we're going to all go there by default because we all associate with ourselves with like-minded individuals who are all trying to level up. So with that being said, we came up with a way in order to give you guys authorized user accounts, right? So we're going to add this as part of the Young CEO membership subscription. Now, what's going to happen is it's going to be a separate purchase, but you're going to be able to have access to an authorized user account, right? So it's going to be a digital product, which is going to prompt you in order to provide the details that we're going to need in order to create your authorized user account, which will be your full name, social, date of birth, home address, maiden name, if so, right? And then all it's going to be is as simple as a phone call to create your authorized user account to whatever credit card or limit that we have that is seasoned in order to get you the best possibility of an increase on your credit profile score, right? So that's going to be the idea behind this package or this product. This will be coming up in the near future. So best believe you're going to want to stay tuned. You're going to want to hit the like button. You're going to want to comment, and you're going to want to subscribe to the Young CEO channel. Now, with that being said, family, authorized user accounts is a very key way on how people are able to level up so quickly when they're building credit, right? We have many other ways, many other step-by-step ways that are going to help you get to the next level. But this is a very quick way, very easy way, and a strategic way on building your credit based off of piggybacking off of somebody else's seasoned account. So if you have a friend, family member, or relative that is willing to make you an authorized user to their account, by all means, access your resources, right? Plug into the Young CEO calls, continue to stay plugged into the channel, family. This has been another great call. Young CEOs are going to turn it up for 2022. We're starting off the year great. My question to you real quickly is, are you going to win the year? Are you going to win the year? right? The objective is to win the day. You win the day enough times, you'll win the week, right? If you win the day 7 times, you'll win the week, right? If you win the week, I don't know how many weeks there is, but if you win the day 365 times, then you win the year, right? And if you win the year enough times, you're going to win the decade, and then eventually you're going to create history, right? So the objective is to create compound effects, do daily habits that are going to increase productivity every single day, whether that be earning another dollar, whether that be checking on your credit, whether that be investing. Learn something new every single day. Family, as we continue to level up, our group's value is going to go up. We're going to be able to provide more value to the team. We're going to be able to see everybody get green, and we're all going to go up. So with that being said, family, stay plugged in. It's your boy, Andre Kennedy. Stay prayed up. Invest the gadget. We out. Peace.